walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, Bills and their head coach. These guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And from Kansas City, we're underway. On the return, here's Nico Mejia. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's going to be first down, Kansas City. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Yellow.
Pressure coming for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd
and 2, Mahomes to throw. Complete beyond the marker. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 2nd down now. They need 7.
2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing again, Mahomes. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Another throw for Mahomes. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose. And it looked like a Bill got it. And they get to him and tackle him him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense, that turnover will stand. First out of the game for James Cook. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From his own end zone, Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. The end result there, 15. Yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Taken in by Williams outright. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Bills first down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle. Gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to take them up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Got a man, it's not. And they get this down to the 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Here's Allen. It's taken in by Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Bills.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on. trick play, and it's going to end up costing them.
First down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Allen looking to throw. Here's a screen for Coe. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. Allen on the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
For the Bills field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Bass now to kick this away. Mejio with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. On it, and he nearly picked it, so couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all. The wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost... $5 yards. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Chiefs set it downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
A give right side, here's Pacheco. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now they can move free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Bills 10, Chiefs 7.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Allen gets it to him on the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Across the 45. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running back sent in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing again. Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, they need 7. They are throwing it again. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. Looking right, and he finds him. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. They'll run it with Pacheco. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll start with a give to Davis. And he gets him around 6 there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 22. And the Bills have a first down. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
17 yards. That's good.
Allen gonna throw again. This one to Williams out left side. And they bring him down around the 34. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 3 now. To throw again, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Allen on third and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott, well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Brandon Condrington to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. Continuing to move past the 45. Keeps it moving. He could do it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Mejia with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Galloping inside the 40. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Yellow. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Throwing again, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
Chiefs 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah. I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another one for Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Davis off the pistol handoff. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They got the job done their last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Pressure coming from Holmes. Catch made left side by Palmer. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Cotterington now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Allen. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third and long, it's Allen. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Chiefs offense out to take over. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Well, they're not going to get him an inch on the second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep him from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep him from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Pacheco holds it in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Now it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And they get it to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. And off from the pistol to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 6.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Allen. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They'll go. Allen. He's got it to his running back. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. ensuing drive. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 21. Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. We dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. Yeah, first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Yellow. Fight.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. And he can't do it himself. They're on him short of the line to gain, and the defense forces the turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Zone read. They'll give it to Davis. And he only manages one. A couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Allen off the play action. He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's off him up there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
First down throw, Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still at the 40 here, second and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Bills' 34-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Mahomes now. He finds Worthy, complete. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
21 yards. That's another Kansas City.
Working inside the red zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills set to take over offensively. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking to throw. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get Too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. The 3rd and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call. He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trail by a field goal. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Slot receivers headed left. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. They'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Setting up to pass.
46-yard line.
Going deep here for the end zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Is that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
35. Bills 31.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
On the return, here comes Austin. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 16. Brings up 2nd down.
Here he is to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That's one he knows he should have had. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Throwing now. It's on target to Williams. And they'll have the 1st down, but we're inside of 20 seconds to play now. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20. To the air again. Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. In the red zone on 1st. Catch made. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Touchdown, Bills.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Chiefs 35. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this thing